Speaking business sure is a seductive business. It sounds so awesome to be up in front of thousands or even more people, have people clap for you, give you standing ovations, and you're there taking a bow and feeling all excited about yourself. But the truth is that that happens for very few people. And the speaking business is notoriously a business that takes people down. It takes them down to broke. It takes them down in their spiritual and their emotional energy because it's really difficult to get those big stages. Very difficult. And because of that reason, a lot of people are quite disappointed and don't stick around for very long, which is exactly when they probably would be more successful. My name's Joel Block. I'm the Advantage Player, and I'm called the Advantage Player because I was a professional blackjack player as a youngster. And the only way to defeat the casinos is to use strategies called advantage play, which are executed by advantage players. And I was always referred to as an advantage player as a youngster. So now in business, where I spent most of my career doing Wall Street business, running hedge funds and venture capital operations, investing in all kinds of companies and managing, millions and millions of dollars of other people's money for the most part. I've learned a few things about how business works, including how the speaking business works. And it's largely about creating momentum. And a lot of what I hear people tell me to do is pure hogwash. It's just ridiculous. It doesn't work. It's really not organized in a good way. And Ed has asked me to put something together that would work for the cigar peg. I spent a couple of years as the uh, co-chair of the Million Dollar Speakers Group for NSA. There's about 100 of us in that group. These are people that make an extraordinary amount of money. They're tremendously successful. We get together several times a year. We trade secrets. We share information. These are closed meetings. No one is invited in, and everybody has to provide financial statements in order to even get into the group. So it's a very well guarded secret, this group. And I have a great amount of insight. And probably nobody in the history of the Million Dollar Speaker Group has recruited more people into the group and helped them cross the threshold of $1 million number on an annual basis, probably than I have. And here's my goal. My goal is to take some pretty middle level or higher level speakers out of the cigar peg for the auction. I want to help those people to really get focused on doing the kinds of things that are going to really grow their business. That might mean selling better. It might mean changing the business model. It might mean rethinking about how you're doing some of the things that you've been doing that are probably working more mediocre than you realize. We're going to spend a bunch of time together. And here's how this group is going to work. We're going to put together a group of people. Uh, Hopefully, it'll be between 5 and 10 people. We'll have a series of Zoom calls where we get together by phone for a couple hours each time. And that would probably be 3 sessions. And then there'll be an optional fourth session. I'm in Denver and we'll have Denver Day. And if anybody from that group wants to come to Denver, they're welcome to sit with me, depending on what time of the year. If it's during the warm season, we can sit in my yard where I have an ultimate man cave, and we'll just sit out there and powwow for several hours and really talk about each other's businesses. And I will be very, very clear. I'm a professional advisor. I give specific advice after understanding what it is that you do, what you need. So I'll put that together for you. Uh, this is going to be an awesome package. I can promise you that whoever buys this package is going to get 10, 50, or 100 times value. And if you don't get 50 or 100 times value, it means that you're not listening to what I tell you to do. I advise CEOs of multi-million dollar and even billion-dollar companies on how to grow their operations. I can certainly help speakers to double, triple, quadruple some of their revenue and help you take whatever investment you make in yourself at the Cigar Pig event. I can help you make that investment pay off over and over and over for the rest of your career. I hope you'll join us. My name is Joel Block, and this is going to be a very exciting time. And I thank Ed for putting the Cigar Pig program together.